Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel, and it is the start.
Spook Your Mama season.
Thank you, Chris, over at 3C Films for that. October is here, the greatest time for any horror-loving person. And sadly, we are going to start Spook Your Mama season with just heartbreak. Chucky has been cancelled by Sci-Fi and USA after 3 seasons, leaving creator Don Mancini heartbroken but grateful amid an NBCU cable scripted shift. Yeah, they're moving away from scripted TV to the absolute abysmal reality TV. They say things come round in, in circles and all that, and obviously there just seems to be now that this is it. Chucky's murderous days are over, at least for now. The series, based on the classic horror movie franchise, will not return for a 4th season on Sci-Fi and USA Network. The news comes 4 months after Part 2 of Chucky's 3rd season aired its finale on both NBC Universal cable networks. Series creator and executive producer Don Mancini had been looking to carry on. He revealed in April he had pitched a 4th season, saying at the time, "That is something I really like to do." His enthusiasm helped spring the Renew Chucky fan campaign, which has been rallying support for season 4. Yeah, it was huge. It got so many retweets and everything else, and it was just amazing to see how many people were like, "We want another one. We want another season." And with the way season 3 ended as well, it's just like, you either need to do a film because you cannot leave it on that cliffhanger. Needless to say, today's outcome is not what he had hoped for, but Mancini, who also created and wrote the movie franchise, remained graceful in his reaction, vowing that this is not Chucky's last spree. Let's hope not. Let's hope not, Don. I'm heartbroken over the news that Chucky won't be coming back for a 4th season, but I'm grateful for the killer 3 years we did have. Yeah, so over the last 3 or so years when this has been on, I've always engaged with all other people who love this show as well on YouTube, streams, on Twitter X. It's just been so much fun talking about the show with people because there are so many passionate Chucky fans out there, and seeing that this has happened, it just really sucks. But it does say by here as well, which this is one thing I am a little bit murked about. This marks an end of an era for Sci-Fi. Chucky was the last higher-end UCP-produced original scripted series on the network. The other one was Resident Alien, which is going into its 4th season now, and it's actually not a bad show. But that has recently moved to USA with a significant budget reduction. All these places now, all these production companies and TV networks and everything else, they're only going towards reality TV because of how cheap it is. That's it. You know, you can have partially scripted things. Right, okay, then we're going to go and do this. You need to do X, Y, and Z, and you need to speak about this person or that person, and make sure it's directed over here. That's what it is. And again, you don't need to get any writers there. You don't need a writer's room. You don't need to write the script. It's just like, oh yeah, just do this. Which I absolutely hate reality TV. Because reality TV here in the UK, since the mid-2000s up until about 2017, 2018, is when it had its boom here in the UK. And it was just dreadful. You had all these shows. It's like, well, where's this show? Or where's that show? Variety show, comedy show, sitcoms. All of them had gone because of reality TV. Because they were like, oh, people are watching this. No, people aren't watching it. They're not enjoying it. They're watching it because they want to see a train wreck. That is the only reason. And it sucks. Because when it says by there, again, here, Resident Alien, the budget has been reduced. Why? It really, really annoys me. But obviously, with all of this as well, it does say that we do have this. The cast and crew of the Chucky series. Jennifer Tilly, Devon Sawyer, Don Mancini react to the cancellation, and he teases the future of the franchise. He always comes back, which he does. And there we got the majority of them as well, and they've all been amazing. Jennifer Tilly and Devon Sawyer. Jennifer Tilly just out and out is just one of the queens of Hollywood. She is just absolutely amazing for what she does. And with Devon, this kind of brought Devon back into the limelight. Because before this series with him in, it was like, oh, you know, he was popping up here, there. Obviously, the first Final Destination. He was in Idle Hands, which is one of the first Jessica Alba films as well. And Idle Hands is so funny. And it's just like, where'd he go? But obviously, this has brought him back out. But what we do have by here, obviously you got a lot of the people. We've gone over what they were saying as well. But the one thing I like is what Devon Sawyer said. Devon Sawyer also remained optimistic about the franchise's return after appearing throughout the show as multiple characters. Chucky never ends. He just respawns. That is one hell of a quote. That is just absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it because he does. He does just respawn. It's like, you know what? I'll be back. I'm always back, as he says in the film. But another one as well was Fiona Dourif. Now, Fiona is Brad Dourif's daughter, and she is one hell of an actress. And to be honest with you, her father, one of the greatest character actors of all time. If you haven't seen The Exorcist 3, watch it. Brad in that is just spectacular. And Fiona, she mimics her father like anything in this, and it's so good to see. And as you said, you know, she does, Nika Pierce was in the films, well, the last two, but then she took over for her dad as a young Charles Lee Ray, which was awesome. This job was a dream, and I am grateful for every minute of it. We take a tiny red bow. It's just so good to see. Obviously, we got Zachary Arthur as well, who starred as Jake. He did share his statement. For the past 4 years, I got the pleasure of working with some of the most talented, caring, and driven people I've met. Jennifer Tilly, I absolutely love her to bits. And obviously, we've had, she was on Twitter as well. And yeah, see, Zachary put that out. It was absolutely amazing. And you've also got Ali as well, who played, I can't remember her name. It's gone from my head. But again, she was actually awesome. I do think season 3 towards the end kind of dipped. But season 1 and season 2 are some of the best horror comedy TV shows ever. But it does seem to be, with all major horror franchises, if they have a TV show, 3 seasons and then they're gone. Ash vs. Evil Dead, one of the greatest horror comedy TV shows of all time. They literally just dumped it. And they moved it from where the first 2 seasons were on a Halloween, which had tremendous ratings, to season 3, oh yeah, we're going to put season 3 on at Valentine's Day. Absolutely just bizarre, and I don't understand why they do it. But again, they're getting rid of scripted TV shows, which is only going to last for so long, reality TV is, and they're going to realise, oh, well, where is everyone? No one's going to watch that shit. They're not. But ladies and gents, let us know what you think about this down below. Did you enjoy the Chucky series? Are you hoping it comes back? Are you a fan of the films? Let us know down below. Keep on spooking, guys. If you are new to the channel, like and subscribe, and I will spook you soon.